Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mogul Mail. I'm just joking, of course. Welcome back to the F1 YouTube channel. But this video will be actually in the style of Mogul Mail, because I think it's the best way to actually talk about this. Of course, we are talking about the massive F1 Esports cheating allegations that are going around the F1 community. And to really talk about this, we have to go back to kind of the beginning with this clip. This is from a video over a month ago. On February, a few days over a month ago, from Jimmy Broadbent, and says, "Does sim racing have an esports problem?" And he addresses in this clip.
Something that has been just everywhere for the last month or so, which is cheating in F1 2022. Now, from what I understand so far, this has been contained just to sort of high-end league racing and hasn't actually made its way into the official esports stuff yet. I'm not actually sure there's a way that could happen. I think they're all on sort of spec rigs. But it turns out there are now discords selling cheats for F1 22. Things like infinite grip or better tyre wear, having less fuel in the car, basically anything that will make the car faster. And there have been several videos that have come out recently of people quite obviously cheating on their onboards. Now, I've come across these cheats before in the...
So yeah, that's a very good kind of summary of what's been happening in the F1 community. And this kind of, for a while now, since February 2nd, it kind of went silent until a few weeks ago with a clip that you guys might have seen of a PSGL race with Jan Otmir and Thomas Runhar. This is Jan Otmir on the onboard fighting Thomas Runhar.
I'm very close to saying something.
You know, mate, what to do. Just hold it.
Yeah, for how much longer?
So that's a very weird clip but people didn't really know what was happening. So that was a very kind of mysterious clip. But then
Make sure to save the replay.
This happened.
I will. Can't wait to see another tweet from Den Hopkins saying everything is fine.
So yeah, another outburst from Jan Otmir, who's literally known for being a very calm guy, who's very lightheaded, very cheery guy, and no one's ever seen like a outburst from him ever. So then all of that happened. Then this is actually a bit of Thomas Runhar and Jarno Otmir's onboard that I think is very interesting, and I think this is the final chicane of Spain where they were racing in that clip before. Notice the exit from here. You can see that Thomas can get on the power.
Come on, what a lap, man!
As he yells. But yeah, he gets on the power much earlier. Not much earlier, but earlier than Jan Otmir. And that's what a lot of people are suspecting of him cheating, of what Jimmy Broadbent said, the infinite grip mod. This could be seen as cheating, and it's been used pretty significantly against Thomas Runhar. So yeah, it can be looked at as cheating, but what can also be looked at as Thomas's setup is more downforce heavy than Jarno Otmir, which is what a lot of people saw. But this did kind of blow up, as you can see here. If you just search up Thomas Runhar cheating, it's a lot of videos, mostly from TRL Limitless, comparing these two. It's been cashing out on that one. Another video surfaced of this driver, Alvaro Carreton. I believe he is in Williams Esports. And then it was a very weird situation. He's on stream here. He's in the middle of a PSGL race, or WR race. And he pulls up his files tab, and as you can see here, F1 modder bypass, F1 modder bypass, F1 22 grip hack, cheat engine, F1 22 grip hack by F1 modder. That's on his stream. An official F1 Esports driver stream. But what made this very funny is that if you see here, after he kind of realizes that he pulled it up, he looks to the chat and kind of gives a little smile, and then claps, and then has that reaction. He would later fully delete the VOD of this entire race, and then go onto Twitter to say, after what was seen on my stream, I must clarify that I do not use any, underlined any, mods or exploits to compete. In the recent months, I have been a part of an investigation into suspicious activity within the community. Myself and others have been testing what is possible and how it can be identified. We have shared our findings with Codemasters/EA and F1 to support their efforts to eliminate any cheating. I have never and I will never use any cheats to compete. My goal is to help a clean and fair game for everyone. That could have been good. A very good response and a very logical one. But a few people brought up a few good points. But as you can see here, Yara Amirachi ended up replying to this, saying, having to wait for this statement knowing you were not cheating is very frustrating. And then someone replied to that with, literally every cheater can make this scenario. Oh no, we were doing it for research. And then Yara Amir replied with, not quite in the case when you have a written approval by the game devs, right? Which is a good response. But again, they provide no evidence for them actually being kind of contracted to do this. Someone else responds with, if you can get Codemasters/EA and F1 to confirm that, that would be great. They don't, and then someone responds to that with, they don't need to confirm. They only need to deny for his story and why lie and risk a huge scandal for the whole esports series by lying on EA and Cody's names, which is a very good response. If he is lying, he said that EA and Cody's allowed him to do this, so, and you can see a very big backlash. Yeah, I sent them to EA, so why not only is the folder open, but while in a PSGL race, but the application is highlighted, which it was in this. So that brings me to the final bit of information, which is, if you actually search up F1 22 anti-cheat, which is, if you do for any game, they'll probably show up with, like, Fortnite, if you to use a random game. If you search up F1 Fortnite anti-cheat, it comes with, like, the blue bear anti-cheat. This one, nothing really comes up. Literally stuff that says the F1 22 anti-cheat bypass is incredibly easy to use. All you have to do is download the cheat engine hack and open it up. Basically, download cheat, and then that's it. The F1 22 cheat code scandal is causing a crisis point, which means to me that there is not really an anti-cheat in the F1 game. There's nothing to stop this from happening. And that's a massive deal. Because what's stopping people from, because this is all the F1 Esports series, they might move back to what they were doing before, which is all in the same room. But last year, and since the pandemic started, they've all been kind of from home, or sometimes, like what the Mercedes guys do, is go to the actual Mercedes factory and then race from there. So what's stopping them from doing the exact same thing in the actual F1 Esports series? Nothing. Literally nothing. Because it's already been claimed against Thomas Ronhar that he's been cheating in the actual F1 Esports series. So we'll have to wait and see maybe in the next few days. I have a feeling after I post this video that there's going to be a huge break. But yeah, we'll see in the next few coming days. Bye-bye. Sorry, Ludwig, I copied your videos.